And as usual with you, an educative session. I want to echo what the leader said earlier, Mr. Speaker, and what you added. Perhaps an engagement between the leadership and some state governors, be it at a geopolitical level, sir. Because, as you said, our job is to earmark funding, and we do that. But we all know the reality of state assemblies. Only a few state assemblies in this current dispensation and the ones before will actually have these honest conversations with state governors. So despite the fact that there's separation of powers, perhaps not as a house as a whole, but you, the speaker, and the leadership could engage the state governors, because Nigerians out there, Mr. Speaker, look at us and blame us for an educational crisis at the primary level. That is not really our jurisdiction. Constitutionally, every member does his best, be it NECO fees, WAEC fees. Mr. Speaker, in Kaduna State, my father, when he was governor, as you recall, tried to test primary 4 teachers that failed exams. And it was a scandal, and he was, as usual, attacked by many, commended by many, like you. My current leader, the governor of the state, as my elder brother from Anambra said, the state, Kaduna State currently has what you call educational marshals. Mr. Speaker, their job is to go out, find out-of-school children loitering, and actually drag them to school. There's also the cultural dynamic, and I'm ashamed to say it's more prevalent in maybe the Northwest in particular, by every indices, where children are out of school. Some parents would rather encourage the children to go and trade. And I agree with leader, it is a crime against the state, because a child, when it comes to education, is actually the product of the state, not the family. So, Mr. Speaker, please, the governors are key in this. So after we pass the budget, I'm thinking strategically here as a leadership, I think it will be wise, be it to engage the Northern Governors Forum, and you speak to them and tell them the honest truth of what happens after we pass the budget. It is pointless. Honorable Clement made a point, even if we dedicate our constituency or zonal intervention by 50%, which I have an issue with, because the problems of education in my state might not be as bad as in Lagos State. So it's not a one-cap-fits-all here. But finally, Mr. Speaker, I stand with Honorable Akala as a young parliamentarian. We try to unite and form a bloc. This is an excellent motion, and I thank you once again for this opportunity and this great session. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. As young parliamentarian, are you in support that is being proposed by your friend Akala?
Mr. Speaker, if the question is to me, might I answer it directly, sir? Should I answer it directly to now?
It was a direct question.
Okay, sir.
As a young parliamentarian.
Yes, sir. Mr. Speaker,
your colleague is proposing free education.
Mr. Speaker,
at the basic education level. Are you in support of that?
Yes, sir, I am. I think it already is. As you rightly said, it's not being implemented. Education should be free from the basic level. That's primary 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, JS1, JS2, JS3. I believe in that, Mr. Speaker. Now, whether we have the funding for that is a question left for more experienced lawmakers like you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for your intervention.